All right, we got a recording going, so we're going to
Perfect.
start this.
Okay.
This is going to be another episode of In the Divide. I'm here with I keep wanting to say Austin now, but
That's fine.
Austin.
Yeah. Yep.
And we're here. We're going to be talking about the new blockchain project that you've probably seen, hopefully seen previews of, Algoseas. It's an intriguing new gamified blockchain project, and I want everyone to actually get into it. So I'm going to ask out some questions, and hopefully it's going to intrigue you into participating. If that's not going to intrigue you, I guarantee what he says going to definitely intrigue you to go over and actually take a view. I've been playing it for the last couple of weeks. No, it's been about a week and a half. So with further ado, while we're recording, why don't you introduce yourself?
Yeah. So I'm Ost. I'm the lead developer on Algoseas. My brothers and I are the ones building the project. It started off with just an idea where we were trying to just build something quick. And as we started iterating, we realized that this could be a really fun game to just keep adding new features. So we just kept working at it until we decided, okay, let's put it out there and see what people think of it, because we think it's real fun. So let's get it out there and see what's going to happen.
Okay. So how long have you and your brothers been like working together, as a group on?
So we started around Christmas time on Algoseas specifically, and we've pretty much been just doing it full time since then. So
okay, that's so. Who came up with the theme of it? It's pirates and stuff like that, but the theme Pacific. How did you get that?
I'm not sure how we landed on that. Yeah, I don't remember exactly. Just everybody loves pirates, so
yeah,
pretty quickly we ended up saying we want to build a pirate idle game. So
okay. So when I looked at the roadmap, what is the launch date for it?
So we were planning on launching the week of April 4th on mainnet. So things have been running very smoothly during our beta test. And we have a couple more things we want to just get in there and keep testing, but it looks like we're on target. So April 4th, the week of April 4th.
Okay, with the game in the features, I noticed on the page it also says the marketplace.
Yep.
What's the marketplace going to entail?
Yeah, good question. So we're planning on also building and launching an NFT marketplace. And kind of what spurred that on was, as we were building our game, we were thinking like, okay, well, if we're going to, build this into a platform or try to, pay the server costs, basically, we have to have some sort of way of making money. And if people are earning doubloons and able to, sell doubloons to other players very quickly, we're not going to be making money by having people buy doubloons. So we kind of thought that originally we would make money through like royalties as people bought and sold pirates on marketplaces. But the existing NFT marketplaces on Algorand didn't have like great support for on-chain royalties. So you could go and like, if you're doing an NFT series on some of these other NFT marketplaces, you can like set an NFT series to have royalties, but you can't do it like in a dynamic like way, as far as I know, on chain. So we kind of saw this as an opportunity to say, well, we have the ability to build something like this, and improve and add to the space. So we kind of said, all right, well, let's throw our hat in the ring and see what happens. So
well, that makes sense, and definitely one of the things that makes any blockchain or any project worth it is it has a utility. So even if you have a game, if there's a use for it where I'm coming there for more than a dual purpose, you can come there to check your pirate activity, but then you can also, like I said, follow up with the NFT, the marketplace, as far as pirates that you sell become NFTs and things of that nature. So I think whatever idea y'all had has transformed into something that, like I tell a lot of people, you know, the blockchain can become organic with idea when you put an idea on top of an idea, and it can make it long lasting. So like I said, I like the game. You know, the competitive person in me want to be first, want to be on the list, and it hits some of the metric of my, you know, my Cro-Magnon brain,
right.
my ego and my id. So I think from that point of view, I think, you know, with that, it's a beautiful idea.
Yeah, it's interesting how as we were building the game and just the mechanics of where you get a randomly rolled stats on your pirate, and then you send them out to sea and they go start plundering merchants. But then there's just enough like dials and fine tuning that you have control of that really there's this depth to the game where you can have different types of strategies on how can you get your crew to earn doubloons and ultimately become the pirate king, right? Like you said,
yeah.
How do you win? So
that's the beauty of the game, and I think that's awesome. As I was looking also at the roadmap, you were looking going into further in the future. You was gonna kind of create a DAO status.
Yep.
I'm interested in why going to the DAO status. I kind of know myself, but I want to make sure the people in the audience understand some of your thought process.
Yeah, so we wanted to kind of have our marketplace. We're also building a launch pad, which, you know, is a way for if you're an artist, for example, and you have an idea for an NFT series and you want to launch it, but you don't know how or like where to go, like we want to be that place. So the idea is that if you want to do something with NFTs in the Algorand space, come to Algoseas, right? And we wanted to share and like build a community around this idea. And we thought the best way to do that was by having a DAO. So we are planning on launching our own NFT series, the Algo Skulls. And if you're an Algo Skull holder, then that gets you access to the DAO. And the idea is to make it so that as our marketplace starts, you know, getting trading volume on there and starts taking the marketplace cut, that those cuts and those rewards get passed out to the community. So we have like 3 sources of algo generation in our platform. We have the game, and we have the marketplace and the launchpad. And the way we were working it is that 25% of all those algos generated will go to the Pirate King, which is the person who, by playing the game, earned the most dubs in the last 24 hours, right? So it's kind of a fun way, kind of a fun incentive to say, okay, play the game. If you're good at it, you're going to actually be able to be rewarded with algo, right? But another 25% is going to go back to the Algo Skull DAO holders, and they will be in charge of what they can do with those funds. So if they want to, you know, maybe purchase an NFT with it, or give it away to charity, or, you know, whatever they want to do. When we first start off with the DAO, we're just going to have that money get paid back to the token holders, to the skull holders, but eventually they'll be able to do whatever they please with that. But the idea is so that as Algoseas grows and builds up, that the proceeds of Algoseas can be shared with the community instead of just going to a small group of developers. So
I think well, I don't know where you went to. You sound like you went to Wharton or Yale Business School, because some of your the ideas that you have is intuitively geared towards people and the psychology of why people do things. Is the incentivification of being in a position where you're benefiting from not only the product, but being there. And because you're being there, it's rewarding you for being in a position to be not functioning as a member of the community. And that's innately, I think, a trait that a lot of these businesses in the practice of building the blockchain, people build it for money and efficiency, but usually if you build it that way, the people who are at the top end up getting all the money, and the community doesn't benefit as much as you would want it to. So I really like that idea. Like, I do have another question here. You mentioned algo skulls. Who's drawn your skulls? I like.
Yeah, those skulls look great.
Yeah.
It's a guy named McKay Anderson. So he's active on our Discord. If you guys come join our Discord, you can talk to him. And yeah, he's I think we have links to his like art profiles in our Discord. So if you're interested in learning more about his art, you can find those links on the Discord.
That's great. I will recommend y'all to really take a look at some of the skulls that they had. It's wonderful. It mirrors some of the ones that you hear out there, the Bored Apes and stuff like that. All the things that it has, that kind of feel to it. You know, something that actually feels worth holding, that actually is versatile. Don't want to be pumping, but throwing hopium out there. But I'm just telling you the way the product looks. It really looks like, it feels like you want to own it. But with no further ado, I don't want to keep you too long. But any last words that you have to the algo community as far as the project and anything about you?
Yeah, sure. I'll say it's been super fun doing our beta launch and getting to meet people like you and getting other people to actually come join this game. I know a lot of people have interacted with blockchain technology for the first time through Algoseas, and I've been able to see that firsthand. And that's kind of like been one of my passions, or one of my visions behind this game, is like, how can we get people who are kind of afraid of blockchain technology, like they don't know what a wallet is, they don't know what an account is, and the idea of a secret key, the 25 word secret word passphrase, it just scares them, right? And so be able to have this inviting game to say, come play and come see what blockchain technology has to offer. This has been super fun, and Algorand community has been fantastic. So
I'm looking forward to it, and I'm about to throw some my 2 cents in it. As you keep growing the game, I hope to see some history in the game where, Blackbeard, some of the pirates of the island of Nassau come up in here, to where, there's, I want to say a bit of education, but some of the history comes forth in the Algoseas, and I think even with that, it will bring another interesting twinkle to the Algoseas project.
Right.
So
yeah, we got a lot of fun things planned. So stay tuned.
All right, Alst. I'm glad you took some time. I want everybody to go ahead and go crack open Algoseas. You can go beta test it right now. You can see me, I'm on there. Get ready for the launch on the week of April 4th. I hope to see y'all there. So we're dropping coins now. Knowledge is what we need to get the blockchain moving. Tell your friends, tell your uncles, tell everyone, so we can start making this a grassroots effort to get people comfortable with the blockchain and cryptocurrency and Algorand in Pacific. All right. We thank you all. Thank you. And we will be seeing you later.
Bye-bye.
All right. Bye.